Hello, my dear Libras, male, female, sun and moon rising. My name is Maria the Clairvoyant, and I'm doing a general reading for the month of April 2017. Um, Libra, I already shuffled the cards, and I put them in order. I'm doing the tarot card reading, and if you like my readings and my messages, please share, like, or subscribe. And if possible, a little donation is not hard. I'm doing these readings for the month of April, and this message may not be for you, for all of you Libras. My readings are based on whatever the cards are telling me, and I'm reading accordingly to what my spiritual helpers or my spirit guides are telling me. Okay, so I already did the shuffle of this reading, and the first card that came out for you Libras is actually the star. Okay, if you see the star represent the sign of Aquarius, and to me this is telling you if you have intuition, Libras, because some of them do, it has to do with communication. It does. If this is not actually representing a sign of Aquarius, unless you do have a person that inspires you, that is a sign of Aquarius, which sometimes Libras and Aquarius are very good friends. Okay, this has to also, if this is related to work, this could also mean that this right now you're on very good success in, like, work related. If this, because of the fact that you have the Three of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands, with this, to me this is movement towards the work relation. And if you were waiting for some kind of news or something that has to do with work, or maybe you getting a promotion, or you might be starting a new job, this is it. They're recognizing that the type of work that you do. Also with the world, and as what crowns you is the world. To me, is like this, whatever work you're doing is something that you were looking forward and you feel happy about it. Okay, if this has to do with some kind of the Ace of Wands also signifies a trip, a movement, something that's moving. If you are not waiting for something that has to do with work, or this also has to do, because of the world, also some kind of trip. Okay, this could be a trip that you would like to do overseas, or somewhere that you would like to have some kind of relaxation. Okay, Libras, behind you I have the card of the moon. The moon represents a completion of something, but I usually see the moon as someone that's being a little bit a person that has a hidden agenda. I would say maybe somebody lied or cheat on you, or someone that's talking behind your back, someone that's not being honest to you. That's how I see the moon. Okay, but this also represent, if this has because this is so close and the two of them came out in this reading, you have a lot of major arcana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have 6 major arcanas from a 10 cards reading. This could also be psychic abilities. You probably need to go to someone to start understanding your psychic abilities, or to develop your abilities. Okay, Libra, your foundation, I feel that this reading is more like work related or within yourself. It's the Four of Cups. And the reason why I feel that this reading is more into like job related or your inner self is because of the Judgment, the Emperor, and the Sun, and the Moon, and the Star, and the World. So The moon represents the sign of Pisces. Maybe you were dealing with the sign of Pisces, and this person has not been honest with you. If your significant other if was a Pisces, um, he was not being very honest, he or she, because this reading is for male or female, male to male, female to female. And if you haven't, if this person was a Pisces, then this was your relationship and it's in the past and it was a very dishonest relationship. Moving forward, the judgment, excuse me, the judgment is the sign, is the planet of plural. I'm sorry, I'm having some like gases. Um, and to me, the judgment means coming out of the darkness. Sometimes you need to go deep inside yourself and judge yourself. Don't wait for the angels to judge yourself. It feels like the judgment day. But this judgment day to me represents you judging yourself, all the good things and the bad things you had done. Going from the dark to the light. Where have you been and what have you been doing? In your subconscious to the conscious. What is the change that needs to be done within yourself? How can I change my world? This is your world and you need to change it. Okay, what needs to be, what Libra, basically what Libra has to do to change your inner world and have peace within yourself. Because the reason why I'm saying that this you have, because I feel like with the Ten of Pentacles, you have a lot of work. You've been doing a lot of work by yourself. And you're not being it feels like you don't have no help. It's like you're doing everything by yourself. And I see the Libras do that a lot. They take so much that they are so tired, and this is the reason why you may need to go into this trip. Okay, this trip that you need to do is because you feel so tired. And with the Seven of Cups, and the Seven of Cups is basically, this is yourself and this is your house. It's like you have so many things to to take care, and you don't know which one to start with. Okay, so if you need to clean the house, if you need to take care the dog, if you need to clean whatever your situation is, Libra, you have a lot to work with. And based on the fact that you have the Emperor as the hopes of the person for hopes or fears, Libra, you either have an older person that's helping you to, or you're looking forward to see this person. This could be a father figure, someone older, but actually a very old person that you would like to either see, talk, or if this is not your boss, this is a wise man. To me, the Emperor or are usually very old wise people. Okay, and this person is either coming to you or you're going to them, because the outcome is that this is the Chariot. The Chariot means movement. That means that either you're going to travel to see this person or this person is going to travel to see you. This is a trip that you're doing because of the world. This is also signifies that you probably would like to travel, but because this is a card, this means that you may want to do some kind of like road trip with someone, and this is what's going on with you. However, I also feel that this is that you also wants to go. I also put this card close to the moon, and because there are three, these cards are lined up among each other. This also signifies that this person might be very mystical, and if this message is about the psychic abilities that you have some kind of agenda to move to write it down, write your dreams. And if you don't know what the meaning of the dreams are, ask for those helpers that you have. If you know that this person is very esoteric or mystical, ask them if you need help, because I feel like some of you are into the changes of accepting your reality, accepting what's going on around you, and moving on. Okay, that's the message that I see. If this has to do with work, this is a new beginning in work, and it feels like everything is going fine. It's chronic that you, whatever you're doing, you know what you're doing. And feeling wise, I don't see too much except the card, the Four of Cups. And it's like someone wants to show their emotions or their feelings about you, and you're not taking those emotions because you're too stuck in the past. I feel that you need to move on to this past and accept what's around you, because no one will give you what you want if you don't take it. And you have to stop feeling sorry for yourself and moving on in the situation. Sometimes the love is right there, we just don't see it, and sometimes we just think that we need to have love next month, next year, because I'm not ready for it. Love is not an energy that you have to be ready for it. Love is everything around you that you create. Love is among friends. Love is among your children, your parents, your significant other. Every love situation is different. So with that, I'm gonna read you the message. I was gonna read it before, but the message from the I have the relax decks. This is a meditation deck that I have a card that I read it for this month for April, and the card says the E, or Babylonian goldfish. It's a symbol that unites fecundity of sea and land. Okay, imagine the formidable general powers of the world living creatures. Think of your own ideas in the same way you have an infinite capacity to spin one at another. In an endless evolution succession, you are the emperor of the world, of though potentially as powerful as anyone who ever lived. So I think that this is telling me you have the potential of anyone else, Libra. And I'm gonna bring the animal oracle deck. From here, I took 3 cards out. The first card that came out, because this is gonna be giving you a meaning of what this is telling me, was the dog. The dog actually came out in reverse, but I'm gonna place it as on the positive. However, I am gonna do the reverse part of it. Okay. To me, the dog signifies keep the faith no matter what, and show love to others and appreciation. Um, and cherish the people that loves you. Libra, sometimes we're caught up in doing so many things and doing so going around doing other things for other people, or for yourself, and sometimes you're not saying the word I love you, or just a little bit of time for someone. It may be important for them. So because this came out in reverse, I'm gonna give the meaning of what the reverse meaning is. It says you are being urged to examine the degree to which you or those around you may be lacking in faithfulness or loyalty. Ask yourself to what extent you value these qualities in your friends and lovers, and to what extent you express these values. If you find it difficult to keep friendships cool, as your ally will help you to develop qualities of selflessness and trust that will nurture close relationships. But remember that sometimes loyalty and faithfulness can be inappropriate. A dog is often submissive and anxious to please even cruel owner. So to me, because this is in reverse, is reflecting what this was said. That sometimes they had cheated on you, lied to you, and you still are being honest and loyal to this person. Is this person represents your ex, your husband, you're currently married, or your boyfriend, and someone that is not treating you right, is telling you. And if you are, also the qualities is, like I said before, my beliefs is of a dog is to be loyal and show you love, because dogs show the love more than any other animal in the world. That's why they're considered pets. Just that's my own beliefs. I don't know about other people, but that's what I believe in. As Maria, this is what I believe in. I don't have a pet. I don't have a dog, but I would love to have a dog. I think that that's the most faithful animal that we can ever have. The next card I have is the Swan. The Swan, it says, keep your faith strong. These two cards are telling you to keep your faith strong. Accept your life. To me, it's like, if whatever happened to you in the past, accept what happened. If someone was your best friend, is no longer your best friend, accept what happened. Accept, or if the other person was your husband and he's no longer with you, accept the situation. I don't see too many relationship cards right now for the sign of Libra, so I feel that most of it is about change. And it says, trust your, express your gratitude, appreciate, and go with the flow. Appreciate the gratitude or the love that other people are doing. Let's say somebody do you a favor. They, if you, somebody gave you a ride to work. If you're working, also somebody brought you this. Accept what the situation is and go with the flow. Swans go with the flow, and they don't fight too much. So keep your faith. So these two cards, to me, they're telling you to keep your faith. So in that case, the Swan to me is, it says the key words are soul, love, and beauty. Okay. I don't know if I mentioned the dog. The dog was guidance, protection, and loyalty. The dogs are also protections because the dogs see beyond. They see the spirit world that we don't see, that some of us don't see. I mean, me as a medium, I'm able to see that part of it, the other side, which is a code. But most of the time, dogs sense other spirits around us, what we cannot see. And maybe that's the reason why the dog came out for you, Libra, because maybe you are sensing, even if you're not seeing it, but you're sensing it. Because the dogs have a sense of seeing and smelling, hearing, except talking. So this is part of your, probably your inner intuition that's coming over here. This is representing your intuition, okay, because the moon also represents the other side of the world. Okay, for the Swan, let me talk about this one. I'm going with the Swan. I'm sorry I derailed a little bit. The meaning is Eola. Bring us to qualities of soul, of love and depth, grace and beauty, being associated with the Druid. Festival time of Samhain. The swan is also a bird of the threshold. It represents that part of us which can travel in the other world. Again, the other world. Drawing this card may indicate that you will receive inspiration from the other world, or that love is entering into your life. It is auspicious to draw this card if you're preparing to write a song or a poem. For the swan and skin feathers were used to make the bard's ceremonial clock, the tuggin. In the Native Americans, they used to use the feathers for ceremonials. But like I said, I think that these two cards had to do with seeing the other world. And with the dog, they also see that part. The last card that I got for you was the wolf. For me, the wolf is value, insights, ideas, and new teachings are coming to you. I feel that the wolf is coming to you because if you have this inner energy to see the other world, which is the other world that you don't see, the one is behind, if this is what they're saying, the world of intuition, the wolf is telling that you, someone is coming to teach you, and pay close attention. So if you're going or to seek for someone to help you with your abilities, if you do have the abilities and you want to develop the abilities, because not everyone wants to develop it. um, the wolf is here to help you and to teach you, and what's telling you is to pay attention. Also, this represents your self-esteem and integrity. I feel like one of my guys is a wolf, and that's what makes to have the self-esteem that I have, and makes me feel my integrity. Like, I don't like my name to be spread all over the place in a negative way. So if people talks behind my back, I really don't care, because I know who I am and I know what I'm doing. If at the end someone talks behind my back, that's okay. They have every right to talk. But in my inner world, which is my place, my house, where I live and who I am, my temple, my body, I know that this body is not being put up there for any reason. So that's my beliefs. I have a very high self-esteem and integrity, which means no one can point me out and say, oh, I saw her doing this and this and that. I don't care what the world says. I know what I'm doing. So, so to me, for the book, and this is also to me means psychic abilities and spiritual, and the wolf is one of my protections. So to me, the wolf protects you on the other side. The wolf says intuition, learning the shadow. Okay, and the meaning is fall brings a strong sense of faithfulness, inner strength, and intuition. But the wolf brings learning too. Sometimes you need to cross barriers, to take risks, to go beyond the limited compass of normal behavior in order to learn and grow. Although crossing these boundaries may seem unattractive, even painful, you need not to fear the inner power of strength you feel when you spend time alone. Come to know your deepest self, and even in the darkest place, you will find courage and spiritual companionship. Okay, this said it all. Everything about your spiritual side. If you're working on it, Libra, go for it. And if it's not, star, I can't tell you enough. The cards just said it. They're all telling you about intuition, spirituality, and so, psychic abilities. So if you do have it, go for it. I don't want to say no more. You want to see the picture. This is the picture. If you want to Google it, it's called the E. Love and light to all. I wish you the best, and I hope, April, you find what you're looking for. If you go on that trip, to those who are looking forward for a trip, good luck, enjoy, have fun. And like I said, if you have any specific question, go to mariatheclarmvoyant.com, and you can arrange an appointment. And love and light, like, share, subscribe, and doesn't hurt to donate. Thank you, and have a blessed month. Bye bye.